Hi guys, thanks for clicking on my channel. My name is Jackie Wincher with Cruise Planners, and I'm here to give you just a little bit of information about Juneau, Alaska. I just got off the Princess Emerald, and we did a cruise itinerary of the Inside Passage. So Juneau was our second stop. We had some great things to do in Juneau. I want to first start out by saying that the naturalist on board the Princess Emerald highly recommended doing whale watching while we were there, and I wish we had done it. But we didn't. We did two other great excursions, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that is one of the best things to do in Juneau is whale watching. So you might want to look at some of those excursions. The two excursions that we did while we were in Juneau were the dog sledding and we rode the tram. So what I want to tell you about the dog sledding is we ended up booking our dog sledding through Shore Trips. And the reason that is important for you to know is because, one, it is a dog sledding camp that is out in the middle of the wilderness. It's in the middle of the woods, not on the glaciers or in the snow. All of the helicopter excursions for dog sledding where you went up to the glaciers had been canceled while we were there because it was too warm. They had taken all the dogs off the glaciers. It was unsafe for them. So our excursion, the one that we did through Shore Trips, was the best one because it didn't get canceled. And the name of the company that we used, it was called Alaska X. And I could not recommend that company anymore. They are real life mushers. They know everything about the dogs. You get to go on a dog sled ride. You get to play with the dogs. You even get to hold the little puppies. The puppies that were there when we were there were 10 weeks old. No, I'm sorry, 10 days old. They had just opened their eyes. Cute as could be. They have coffee and hot chocolate. It was probably my favorite excursion on the entire trip that we did. The other excursion, and it wasn't really excursion, you can walk to this. When you get off the boat in Juneau, everything is right there. Everything's in walking distance. You don't have to take a shuttle to anything, so that's nothing that you need to worry about. We did the tram ride up to the very top of the mountain and then got off and looked around for a little bit. That was $34 for adults. It was $17 for kids. And I would say I'm glad I did it because it seemed like the thing to do in Juneau. But I definitely don't have to do it again. So if that's not something that interests you, don't feel like you have to. It's kind of expensive for a very short little excursion. When you got up there, there was an eagle a wounded eagle that's been up there for several years that you can, and it's a cute little eagle, but there's not much to do up there. I would spend your time on an excursion and then coming down into the city and exploring what there is in the city. There is a very famous bar in the city called the Red Dog Saloon. That's going to be really popular all day long. So if you want to go, I would go early and get a good seat. The reason it's famous is because Wyatt Earp stayed in Juneau, and in the city of Juneau, you have to leave your gun with the sheriff overnight. Well, back when Wyatt Earp was alive. And when Wyatt had to leave in the morning, he woke up earlier than the sheriff woke up and he had to leave. So he ended up leaving his gun behind because he never got it back from the sheriff. So that bar has Wyatt Earp's gun hanging up on the wall, and that's what it's famous for. But it's a cool little place. I think that you would like it. Again, everything is right there in Juneau. Just get off the ship and explore. There's plenty of people to book an excursion with if it's not something that you had time to do with or you did before you left or you didn't know what you wanted to do. So get off the boat. Look for whale watching excursions. Look for anybody that might be offering a last minute dog sledding excursion. If you have any questions about Juneau or Alaska or Princess Cruise Line or any vacation destination, please send me an email. I would love to help you out. I love finding good deals and making sure that people go on their dream vacation. My email is jacqueline.wincher@cruiseplanners.com.